Great, guys. That's great. Great song. I've always loved. What's the name of that tune? Oh yeah, but you forgot the 1-800. Anyway, composed and arranged by Jerry Gray, it was a big hit that sold 40,000 copies during the first weekend release. Jerry Gray also wrote many of the Miller hits that the young people across America had gone wild for. String of Pearls and Chattanooga Choo Choo, and a romantic rumble seat special called Moonlight Cocktail. Couple of jiggers of moonlight and add a star, or in the blue of a June night and one guitar. Mixing a couple of dreamers and there you are. Lover's tale, the moonlight cocktail. Now add a couple of flowers, a drop of dew. Stir for a couple of hours till dreams come true. As to the number of kisses, it's up to you. Moonlight cocktails need a few. Cool it in the summer breeze. Serve it in the starlight underneath the trees. Discover tricks like these are sure to make your moonlight cocktail please. Follow the simple directions and they will bring the life of another complexion where you came. You will awake in the morning and start to sing. Moonlight cocktails are a thing. Simple directions and they will bring life of another complexion where you begin. You'll wake in the morning and start to sing. Moonlight cocktail, all the things.
We had fan clubs in each city and fan clubs on top of fan clubs. And, you know, like the president of a fan club would have special privileges, allowed to come backstage or something. But we sometimes referred to them as chooches because it was, we couldn't say, here comes another fan. We'd say, here comes another chooch, and that would be our own little secret language. But there were many kinds of chooches. There was watch chooches, fellows that would come around selling watches, hot watches or whatever. And there was perfume chooches. That guy would come around and open his coat and have all these perfume bottles and sell all kinds of goods.
Glenn had 5,000 or 10,000 people every night, and the ballrooms would be so crowded that there would be several hundred people that would just stand in front of the band, and then some people would try to dance in the middle or back, and then off in each corner would be what we call the hot corner, because there would be people back there that would be just, they'd stand around in the circle, and somebody would be in the middle of the circle showing off with really some hip jitterbug type dancing or harvest moon ball type of dancing where they'd throw each other over their backs and all that sort of thing. And they were really good. People would be so packed in up to the bandstand that if a girl fainted from the heat or something, she couldn't fall down. It was too tight. So what they'd do is they'd lift her up and pass her overhead to the stage. And there the singers, Modern Airs or Ray Everly, somebody, would take the girl backstage and be one or two of the wives back there. They'd give her some smelling salts or something. And sometimes the girl would come to and see that she's being attended to by Ray Everly or some other good-looking fellow. They very often didn't want to go back to that ballroom dance. They wanted to stay right there having a good time.
Hi. The Miller Band also scored big successes with many wonderful songs by Mack Gordon and Harry Warren. Songs like At Last, I've Got a Girl in Kalamazoo, and the tune we're about to hear now, Serenade in Blue. Not many people know, however, that the introduction to Serenade in Blue, one of the most beautiful passages ever written, was by trumpet player and arranger and the leader of our band, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it for him, Mr. Billy May. when I hear that serenade in blue. I'm somewhere in another world alone with you, sharing all the joys we used to know many moons ago. Once again your face comes back to me, just like the theme of some forgotten melody in the album of my memory. Serenade in blue. It seems like only yesterday, a small cafe, a crowded floor, and as we dance the night away, I hear you say forevermore, and then the song became a sigh, forevermore became goodbye, but you remained in my heart. So tell me, darling, is there still a spark for only lonely ashes of the flame we knew? Should I go on whistling in the dark? Serenade in blue.
You know what? I think these youngsters up here are ready for a change of pace. And there's no stopping these guys, especially when they're running wild.
1941, one of Glenn's songs became the first song since the 20s to sell over 1 million copies. To commemorate that feat, RCA Victor awarded Glenn and the band a gold record, the first ever. The idea was picked up by the record industry of America, and going gold became an integral part of the business. Singing that hit with String of Pearls is longtime Miller drummer and band leader, Mr. Ray McKinley.
Just step aside, partner, it's my day. Lend an ear and listen to my version of a really solid Tennessee excursion. Hey, pardon me, boy, is this the Chattanooga choo-choo? Yes, yes, track 29. Right over there. Boy, you can give me a shine. Can you afford to buy the Chattanooga choo-choo? Yep, I've got my fare and just a trifle to spare. You leave the Pennsylvania station about 3:45. Read the magazine and you're in Baltimore.
Dinner in the diner, nothing could be finer than to have your ham and eggs in Carolina.
When you hear the whistle blowing to the bar, then you know that Tennessee is not very far.
Shovel all the coal in, gotta keep it rolling.
Ooh, ooh, Chattanooga, there you are. There's gonna be a certain party at the station.
Saturday late.
I used to call her Funny Face. She's gonna cry. Tell her that I'll never more roll. So Chattanooga choo-choo, won't you choo-choo me home? Chattanooga, Chattanooga, all aboard. Chattanooga, Chattanooga, get on. Chattanooga.